We've heard of pets saving their owners, but what about wild animals saving total strangers? Surely, you will shed tears once watching this video because the way the animals treat humans is so touching. The following is 10th time wild animals saved humans that make people cry. Number 1. Lions save girl from kidnappers. Sometime in June 2005, a 12-year-old Ethiopian girl was walking home from school when she was abducted by 4 men. The girl remained with the men for a week while police researched for her. The police were trailing the abductors when the men abandoned the girl after they were approached by 3 lions. The lions did not eat the girl as many would have expected. They just remained with her and then quietly left when the police arrived. A wildlife expert suggested the lions didn't kill the girl because she sounded like a lion cub when crying. However, not everyone thinks the lions were being superheroes. A game hunter suggested the big cats were about to eat the girl and were interrupted by the police. Number 2. Sea lion saves man from drowning. Sometime in 2000, Kevin Hines decided he'd had enough of life. He was suffering from bipolar disorder and depression and chose to commit suicide by drowning. His location of choice was the famous Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco. However, he didn't drown as expected because a sea lion kept him above the water. Hines initially thought the sea lion was a shark, and this freaked him out. While he planned to commit suicide, that didn't include being killed by a shark. However, he soon realized that his unexpected companion was a sea lion. The sea lion kept bumping into him to keep him above the water and remained with him until a Coast Guard rescue boat arrived. Besides keeping Hines afloat, the sea lion also helped the rescuers to find him easily. If the sea lion hadn't kept him above the water, the Coast Guard would have spent a much longer time searching for Kevin's corpse under the water. Number 3. Dolphins save lifeguards from shark. On October 20, 2004, lifeguard Rob House and 3 teenage lifeguards, including his daughter, were swimming at the ocean beach near Whangarei, New Zealand, when they were suddenly surrounded by 7 bottlenose dolphins. The dolphins started circling around them, keeping them together. House and one of the swimmers drifted away from the rest, but the dolphins followed them and dived under the water around them. House went underwater to see what the dolphins was doing and found a great white shark screaming around him. That was the moment he realized what was happening. The dolphins were protecting them from a shark. House never told the teenage lifeguards there was a shark in the water because he did not want to startle them. The dolphins continued circling the lifeguards for 40 minutes until the shark left. Number 4. Deer saves woman from unidentified man. This is a tale of wild animal unknowingly saving a human. Sometime in February 2012, an unnamed woman was saved by a deer in Oxford, Ohio. She was attending a party that night, which she left at around 1 a.m. A man grabbed her as she walked past the field. He hit her and tried snatching her purse before dragging her into the field. A deer was sleeping in the field that night but was startled when it heard the sounds of the duo struggling. It jumped up and fled the scene. The man was also scared when he heard the sounds of the fleeing deer, so he fled too, leaving the lady all alone. The woman returned to the party and called 911. Number 5. Dolphins save surfer from shark. On August 28, 2016, Todd Andrews was surfing at Marina State Park, California, when he was attacked by a great white shark. The shark came at him 3 times. The first attack was unsuccessful, and the shark only hit him as he lay on his surfboard. However, that was enough to announce the shark's presence. The second attack would not be so forgiving. The shark bit into Todd's torso and part of his surfboard. It did not rip him open, but it was able to peel skin off his back. The shark would have likely torn into Todd's internal organs if his stomach hadn't been pressed against the surfboard. The shark returned for a third attack. This time, it targeted Todd's right leg. The shark held Todd's leg in its jaw and tried tearing it off. Todd fought back, kicking the shark in the head and snout with his left leg until it released him. Then the dolphins arrived. They surrounded Todd, protecting him from further attacks as he swam back to shore. Number 6. Whale saves woman from shark. In October 2017, Nan Hauser was swimming off the Cook Islands when a humpback whale suddenly appeared near her. The whale kept pumping into her with its head and belly. It attempted carrying her on his head, belly, and back. It also made several attempts to pull her under its pectoral fin. Hauser found this behavior weird. She was a marine biologist and had never seen a humpback whale act this way. He later realized what was happening after she left the water and returned to her research vessel. There was a 4.6-meter long, 15-feet tiger shark swimming close to the whale. Obviously, the whale was protecting her from the shark. Number 7. Man attacked by mountain lion saved by bear. Robert Biggs was hiking in the woods in Whiskey Flats, California on March 26, 2012 when he was attacked by a mountain lion. Before the attack, he had been watching a bear and her cub. He was about to leave when the mountain lion attacked. The big cat jumped on him from behind, pushing him to the ground. He unsuccessfully tried fighting the lion off until the bear arrived. The lion and bear fought for some time until the lion fled. The bear returned to her cub and Biggs left for home. He only suffered an injury to his arm. Biggs believed the mountain lion was planning to attack the bear's cub before he arrived, but then it turned on him instead. It changed nothing, though, since Mama Bear fought back anyway. Number 8. Tourist saved by monkey. Mekun Corozal Acuna, 25 years old, Chilean, visited Medellin National Park, Bolivia, according to the tour of the company Max Adventures. He wandered and got lost in a deep forest that cannot be found. 6 days after the disappearance, all they found was a sock in the mud. However, after 9 days of the disappearance, Mekun suddenly returned to everyone's surprise. The ranger spotted him first when he heard him screaming on the other side of the river not too far from the tent. When they took him back to the camp, they found that his body was full of stings and swelling after more than a week in the jungle. However, he is completely awake and healthy. The young man said he survived by following the monkeys. They provided him with the food they could harvest and at the same time showed him where to sleep and water. 9 days wandering in the forest, he found the river and contacted everyone. Number 9. Elephant saved girl from tsunami. The story happened to little Amber Owen when she was 8 years old. Had it not been for the baby elephant Ning Nong, perhaps now she would have been swept away by the tsunami that was too high compared to human height. That year, the Amber family was on a vacation in Phuket, Thailand. The most interesting thing about this 8-year-old girl is that each morning comes to the hotel near the beach to see and caress the elephant. Ning Nong and I have a special relationship, even though it was the first time I met him. Every morning I write to Ning Nong and give him some bananas. After that, Ning Nong nodded and used the trunk to gently pat me on the shoulder, and so we have fun all morning, Amber remembered. However, while I was having fun with Ning Nong as usual, a tsunami came. At about 8 that morning, there was a small earthquake and the seawater receded quickly. While everyone curiously approached the beach to pick up the shellfish that emerged, Ning Nong carried me quickly to the land, no matter how hard the trainer tried to command. Then, the waves flooded the shore violently and the water flooded most of the body, but the little elephant still tried to hold Amber on his back and persisted in holding up each strong wave. Until Amber found a strong wall to cling to, Ning Nong stopped. When the first tsunami temporarily subsided, Amber's parents rushed to find the little girl and they were surprised when she was protected by an elephant. Number 10. Famous actor saved by porpoises. In 2010, actor Dick Van Dyke revealed on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson that he was once saved by porpoises. Dyke made the revelation after Ferguson asked him if he ever surfed around his home in California. Dyke said he used to, but stopped after he almost died. Dyke claimed he was surfing one day when he fell asleep on his surfboard. He awoke to find himself far away from land. He also had some uninvited guests. He could not see them, but he could see their fins as they circled around him. He initially thought they were sharks, but they turned out to be porpoises. The porpoises pushed him until he returned to shore. Although wild animals sometimes scare people, they are very kind. Animals love others just like that, so we must love our own people. If you see it is a good video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comments below the video. Thank you for watching our video.